Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. I am so excited to guide you through another fantastic Java topic today, Java Lambda Expressions. If you have been writing Java for a while, you know that sometimes our code can become a bit verbose, especially when dealing with single method interfaces or event handling. Lambda expressions are here to solve that by introducing a concise way to represent an instance of a functional interface. They are a powerful feature introduced in Java 8, bringing functional programming concepts into our beloved object-oriented programming language. In this 5-minute tutorial, we will explore what Lambda expressions are, understand their syntax, see them in action with a practical example, and learn some common mistakes to avoid. By the end, you will be able to write cleaner, more readable, and more efficient Java code. So, let us dive right in and unlock the power of lambdas. Alright, let us start by understanding the foundation of lambda expressions, functional interfaces. A functional interface is simply an interface that contains exactly one abstract method. That is it. It can have any number of default or static methods, but only one abstract method. Java even provides a special annotation, @functionalInterface, which you can use to explicitly mark an interface as functional. This annotation is optional, but it is a good practice because it tells the compiler to check if your interface truly adheres to the single abstract method rule. If you accidentally add a second abstract method, the compiler will immediately flag it as an error. This core concept is vital because lambda expressions can only be used to implement functional interfaces. Think of the functional interface as a blueprint for the single action that your lambda expression will perform. Let us look at a simple example of a functional interface now. Now that we understand functional interfaces, let us explore the elegant syntax of lambda expressions. Before Java 8, if you wanted to implement a functional interface or a single method interface, you typically had to use an anonymous inner class, which often resulted in quite a bit of boilerplate code. Lambda expressions provide a much more concise way to achieve the same result. The basic syntax for a lambda expression is parameters, body. The parameters part specifies the input parameters, just like a method. The dash is called the lambda operator, and the body contains the code that the lambda expression will execute. If there is only one parameter, you can omit the parentheses around it. If the body consists of a single statement, you can also omit the curly braces and the return keyword, making it even more compact. This makes your code significantly shorter and easier to read, especially for simple operations. See how we can replace an anonymous inner class with a simple lambda. Let us solidify our understanding with a practical example. A very common use case for lambda expressions is sorting collections. Imagine you have a list of names and you want to sort them alphabetically. Traditionally, you might create an anonymous inner class that implements the comparator interface, which is itself a functional interface. But with lambdas, this becomes incredibly simple and clean. Here, we have a list of strings, and we want to sort them. Instead of writing a verbose anonymous inner class for the comparator, we can directly provide a lambda expression to the collections.sort method. The lambda expression S1, S2, s1.compare to, s2 directly implements the compare method of the comparator interface. It takes two strings s1 and s2 and returns the result of comparing them. This one line of code achieves the same functionality as several lines of an anonymous inner class, demonstrating the power of conciseness that lambdas bring. This is just one of many practical applications, from event handling to stream application programming interface operations. While lambda expressions are incredibly powerful, it is also important to be aware of some common mistakes and best practices. A frequent mistake beginners make is trying to use a lambda expression with an interface that is not functional, meaning it has more than one abstract method. Remember, lambdas can only implement functional interfaces. Another pitfall is overusing lambdas for very complex logic, which can sometimes make the code harder to read rather than easier. For complex operations, a separate named method or a full class might still be more appropriate. For best practices, always strive to keep your lambda expressions small and focused on a single responsibility. Leverage Java's predefined functional interfaces like predicate, consumer, function, and supplier whenever possible, as they cover many common use cases. Also, remember that variables accessed from the enclosing scope within a lambda expression must be effectively final, meaning their value cannot change after being assigned. Following these tips will help you write robust and readable lambda code. And there you have it. In just a few minutes, we have explored the exciting world of Java Lambda Expressions. We started by understanding that functional interfaces, with their single abstract method, are the backbone that enables lambdas. We then delved into the concise parameters, body syntax, seeing how it drastically reduces boilerplate code compared to anonymous inner classes. Our practical example of sorting a list showcased how lambdas make common tasks, like custom sorting, much more elegant and readable. Finally, we covered some common mistakes to avoid, such as using lambdas with non-functional interfaces, and discussed best practices for writing clean and effective lambda code. Lambda expressions are a fundamental part of modern Java development, and mastering them will significantly enhance your productivity and code quality. So, keep practicing, keep experimenting with different scenarios, and you will become a Lambda expert in no time. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting Java programming tutorials. Happy coding!